When I first joined the company, I was just another ambitious employee, eager to prove myself, working late nights, and believing that hard work actually paid off. My boss, Mr. Daniels, saw that hunger in me. He praised me in meetings, gave me special projects, and said I had a future in management. I believed him, every word. I thought he was a mentor, but I couldn't have been more wrong. Soon, the workload doubled. I was writing reports, closing deals, and managing client portfolios that were supposed to be his responsibility. When bonuses came, he took the credit. I didn't question it. I thought this was just how the corporate world worked. But things began to change the day I noticed something strange in a financial document. A duplicate client account under a different name, but with the same signature. At first, I thought it was a mistake. But the deeper I looked, the clearer it became. Someone was funneling money through our company. And every transaction pointed back to him. I didn't want to believe it. The man who gave me my first big break was now using my work to build a secret empire behind everyone's back. That was the moment something inside me broke and awakened. I knew this wasn't just business anymore. This was betrayal. For days, I pretended nothing had changed. I smiled at Mr. Daniels in the hallways, answered his fake-friendly emails, and continued working on the same files he was exploiting. But inside, my mind was racing. Every night, I stayed in the office after everyone left, combing through records, matching signatures, and printing copies of hidden contracts he thought no one would ever find. Then it hit me. He wasn't just using my name for internal reports. He was registering entire client companies under mine. Millions were being shifted through shell accounts, masked as marketing expenses. Every trail led to one final account, in an offshore bank, under his wife's name. My stomach twisted. I realized he wasn't just a bad boss, he was laundering money through my work. The next morning, I walked into the office and watched him from across the glass wall. He was laughing with the board members, the same people who once told me I had potential. My hands shook as I opened my laptop. My instinct screamed to walk away, but I couldn't. Not after everything he'd stolen. I began quietly gathering evidence, email threads, approval chains, the hidden invoices he signed. I copied everything to a secure drive, labeling it only one thing, proof. But what truly broke me was what happened that Friday. During the company's quarterly meeting, Mr. Daniels proudly presented my project, the same proposal that secured us a $2 million partnership. He called it his idea. The room applauded. Cameras flashed. And I sat there, smiling through the pain, pretending not to hear the roar of injustice burning inside me. That night, I went home and stared at my reflection in the mirror. My tired eyes met a different version of myself, one no longer afraid. I whispered, "You used me to get rich, but now it's my turn to expose you." That weekend, I barely slept. My mind replayed every lie, every compliment he'd used to keep me quiet. I had all the evidence now, emails, bank transfers, falsified signatures, enough to destroy his entire career. But I knew I had to be careful. One wrong move, and he could spin the story against me. I decided to play his own game. Monday morning, I walked into the office like nothing had happened. He smiled at me as if I were still his loyal employee. "Big week ahead," he said. I just nodded, my heart pounding in my chest. That afternoon, I requested a private meeting with the board. Mr. Daniels didn't think much of it. He probably assumed I wanted another project or promotion. When we sat down in the glass conference room, I placed a folder in front of everyone. Inside were the copies, the contracts, offshore bank receipts, and the proof that he had been funneling money through the company using my name. He went pale, tried to interrupt me, but this time, I didn't let him speak. "Sir," I said calmly, "this is everything you've hidden from this company, and from me." The room fell silent. The board members flipped through the pages, their eyes widening with each one. It was over. The same man who used my hard work to get rich was now cornered by the very person he underestimated. Within a week, the investigation began. He was suspended, his accounts frozen, and his name publicly tied to fraud. I didn't need to raise my voice or seek revenge through chaos. The truth was louder than any outburst. Months later, I started my own firm. Smaller, but honest. Clients came not because of what I could sell, but because they trusted me. And sometimes, late at night, when I think about everything that happened, I realize this. The best revenge isn't ruining someone's life, it's rebuilding your own better than they ever imagined. Soft emotional tone as outro. You can use me. You can lie to me. But once I see the truth, I'll never be the same again.